Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. Now, we have a major victory for XRP and all of crypto reported by John Deaton. And this might actually cause exchanges like Coinbase to actually relist XRP soon. Now, this didn't actually have to do with the XRP case. This was actually a judgment in the LBRY case. If you remember, the judge in the LBRY case declared LBRY a security. And the SEC wants all sales of LBRY, including primary sales, that is the company to anyone, and secondary sales, anyone else to anyone else, to be declared as securities. And the SEC tried to push it in court, but the judge was like, no, you shifty Ginsler. Let me rephrase that. You obviously misinterpreted my ruling for your own benefit. I said any tokens that you sell to a primary party would actually be a security. That means the initial sale. But he forced the SEC to actually admit that sales by a second party are not actually a security. Now, this is a huge major victory if Judge Torres at least decides to actually follow this line of logic. No, Ripple would not be able to sell their XRP to directly to anyone, but the exchange tokens that are already on there would actually not be securities at this point, which means Coinbase and other exchanges really have nothing to be afraid of if this actually holds. It's the initial act that what this judge said in the LBRY case, it's the initial act of the company selling the tokens to whoever to raise money. That's the security part. The actual tokens themselves do not seem to be securities. And if Coinbase sells to, Bank XYZ, that sale is an unregistered security. But if Bank XYZ sells to Coinbase or sells to you, that is not an unregistered security. So that does not fall into the jurisdiction of the SEC. What this means is, yes, it sucks if this stands. It sucks for Ripple, the company, because they can't use their tokens as funding to increase their ecosystem. But that does mean that the 50 billion XRP that are being traded out there right now are indeed not securities. That means exchanges don't have to worry about the SEC coming and saying, hey, you're selling an unregistered security, because when the exchange is trading and selling those coins, they're not securities anymore. It's only the initial sale. That is huge, because that means all the coins that are currently trading in the US are not securities. And if Coinbase decides to list like XRP or Vechain, etc., then those coins on the exchanges are not securities. So I'm really hoping that this particular ruling actually lasts. This is the major victory that we should have actually been waiting for. It's kind of gone under the table, but if the ruling actually stands, then this is a massive victory. So basically, the judge actually turned to John Deaton and actually spoke about the LBRY case. And he says, amicus, I'm going to make it clear that my order does not apply to secondary market sales. So basically, and then the judge said, but if the flip side sells it to someone else, flip side is the third party, on the secondary market via exchange or whatever, independent of LBRY, that means LBRY is not a part of the exchange. You have to agree that my order does not apply to this scenario, and that's the victory that we got. Now, I don't know if this is a direct ruling by the judge saying secondary sales are not unregistered securities, but it says that his ruling that they are unregistered securities does not apply to this. That means if the SEC wants the secondary sales to be unregistered securities, they have to fight another lawsuit, which they might not win. So huge, massive victory for the crypto market. That means exchanges can list coins because people selling them and trading them on the exchange would not be selling and trading unregistered securities, which means the coins themselves are not necessarily unregistered securities. Massive victory scored by John Deaton and the crypto community overall. It's not only for XRP, it is actually for all cryptos. But this does not mean that Ripple was actually out of the water, because direct sales from Ripple to clients and direct sales from Ripple to customers would actually still be considered securities if they lose the case. Same thing for any other token. Cardano, I think, is actually kind of out of hot water because they had their ICO in Japan to Japanese people. And if those Japanese people took their coins to the United States and then sold them, they are not part of IOHK or Cardano, and those would not be considered securities. So those coins that actually had their ICOs outside the United States did not ICO to American customers, but those customers are selling to other customers, they would actually not be securities. So massive victory. I think we could see some exchange relistings soon. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys later.